Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Pablo Lopez.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Baltimore,
now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. That's off the inside corner, and we are underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Right through there for a strike. That's off the mark. Ball 3. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jeffers pulls it down. One down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Rutschman, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the first
Ryan
baseman,
O'Hearn comes up to hit.
O'Hearn.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around second is Rutschman. Coming home. He'll score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
1 out. Runner at second. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. They got it for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled hard the other way. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it remains 2-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The O's add one on an RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Zach Eflin. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the DH, Willie Castro. Inside, just missed. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses. 2-1. That one down the line. Oh, and it hits the base. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. And Correa up to hit.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
That one in there across the letters. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and fires. On the ground, 2 ball. They get the tag on him. How about that double play?
Batting third, the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Here's Trevor Larnach. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one inside. 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and it remains. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Baltimore, the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Lopez back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And now Cedric Mullins. That one
Ball
close, rule the ball. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
in there for a strike at the top of the zone.
One ball,
Looked pretty
one strike.
good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Twins,
Now, Byron
the
Buxton.
center fielder, Byron.
When you examine
Buxton.
Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Fouled off left side. And it's even up.
Ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. There's the strike. On the ground to third, might be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. Onto O'Hearn, 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Royce Lewis. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now here is Ty France. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Lewis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the Twins nothing. Top top half of the third inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that goes foul. Curve, hit right back to him. Throws to first in time, and one away in the top of the third. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1. Two one.
And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Two outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman singled and scored his first time. That to right. Wallner makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back at target field, bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
The count.
Swinging a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gonna count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one in the dirt. It's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Stays alive. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. There's a strike. Next offering is down low. On the ground, and that chance handled. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Willie.
So the batting order turns over. This is Willie Castro. Reached on an infield single his first time. On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins retired in short order, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in Minnesota, digging in, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
In there at the knees, it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one missed.
Ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Missing inside, and now 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Mountcastle, 28 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Center field. Buxton moves under it. Squeezes it. 2 away down.
The left fielder, number 9, Tyler.
Now here is Tyler O'Neill. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fought off foul. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Tyler O'Neill sends it out, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Fouled off. He was late. Cowser at second with 2 down. Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Carlos Correa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Clips the corner, 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one fouled off. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line drive, and there's a hit. They'll throw to second. Safe.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second, no outs. Here's Byron Buxton. That misses, and it's 1-0. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels from punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
So up next, Matt Wallner. 0 for 1 so far. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Unbelievable
that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Orioles 2 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball 2.
Left field. Larnick sizes this one up, and there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there, but they're on top 2-0. Back at target field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Eflin back to work. That's a strike.
Well, these Twins need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And there's 1 away.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Lee
1-0.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a ground ball. Holiday throws to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Grounded out his first time up.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Caught him looking for the K. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Orioles 2 and the Twins nothing. Back in Minnesota, now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Right down to shoot, 0-1. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
2 down, bases empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's gone. A towering shot to center, and they add on. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
O'Neill in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Danny Coulombe warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Alcala getting cranked up as well. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. And here is Willie Castro.
Hitter, Willie Castro.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter number 4, shortstop Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls 1 off.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor.
Man at first with 1 gone.
Larnach.
Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. 1 for 2.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one fouled off. Correa over at first with 1 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick.
fielder,
Front
number
shoulder
25,
open, backside
Byron.
collapsed a little bit, and the launch
Buxton.
angle not where he needed it to be.
Now a chance for Byron Buxton. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. This one in the air right field. And that will drop foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And misses inside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 3 and the Twins nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Twins,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
54.
Danny Coulombe.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The right fielder,
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That pitch gets the inside corner. And that's strike 1.
The count.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric
Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Coulombe, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Nobody out, runner at first. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good eye right there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground at first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seen high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
First and second, no outs. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Jackson Holiday.
Jackson Holiday will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
All loaded up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next offering way off the plate. Bases juiced, no outs. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run.
First base.
The batter, number
And
2.
now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Larnach under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Danny Coulombe out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Jorge Alcala gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 3. Just missed. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ryan O'Hearn.
That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On to France. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 5 and the Twins nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. And that one upstairs.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
He was late there. Strike 1.
1-1.
Next offering is downstairs. Just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
I got 3-2.
And a base hit up the middle. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Now batting.
So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
So digging in, Ty France. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball line to center. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
The batter, number 2.
And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. And that's outside. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
1-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he chases that one. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Alcala back to work. Inside at 100. Ball 1.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side.
Oh, look at this. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered in this game. And that one upstairs, ball 1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Correa over to first. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Now pitching for the
Back
Orioles.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yennier Cano.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now it's going to be Ryan Jeffers. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The designated hitter, Willie Castro.
Next is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. And a bunt towards third. On to O'Hearn. And the bunt doesn't work out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there. And that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Here's Carlos Correa. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Dominguez, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The shortstop takes the ball. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. And now 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. O'Hearn has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Offense held in check there. Through 8 full. It's the Orioles 5 and the Twins nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Twins.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in,
Leading off
Cedric
for the Orioles,
Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And that's down and away. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jordan Westberg digs in now. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
No outs. Runner on second. And a swing and a miss there. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Aberson Castellano warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Tonkin also getting ready. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And now Jackson Holliday. And ball 1. Mullins leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 1-1. And there's a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gunnar.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That misses. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball, that's just out.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
There's a swing and a drive. Solo homer. She crushes that one to right field. He'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 outs, nobody on. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Out to center. Buxton sizing it up. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. The This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys, because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
That's outside, and the count's even at 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. And that one fouled off. Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder,
Matt Wallner getting ready to hit. And the first offering is not close.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
They put the tag on him onto O'Hearn. 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Royce.
So it's their last chance in this one. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Buxton on at second with 2 down. And that's just foul. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.